Hello and welcome back to another Chateau de Bruges video. This week I had a visit from my good mate Chris from the UK, so thank you Chris for all your help that you're going to see in this video. Also, next Friday represents our first anniversary since buying the Chateau, so we've got a very special edition for you next week at the usual time on the Sunday. Other than that, enjoy the video and don't forget to subscribe.
How do I look?
Good.
Are you filming? Great.
So vain.
Right, so it's Friday afternoon. We've got a few hours left of work on Friday and we're finished in the Gite. We are back up in the King Charles room and we are back trying to make this unit in the shower that's going to hide the pipework. Now just to show you, you may be able to see a faint line on the wall that I've drawn with a spirit level. That is plumb level. Now this piece of wood has been cut to the right size, and when I put it plumb level at the bottom, you can see that right at the very top, it's probably a couple of inches out, and that shows you how wonky these bits of wood are. So not ideal. So Danielle's idea was to screw the top in so it was level with the line, and then as we gradually screw more and more down, we'll try and bend the bottom of the wood back towards the line to hopefully give us a nice plumb straight bit of wood.
Here's our action shot. Not impressed.
Good.
Oh, I was going to check it on the camera.
Good enough. I'm about to cut that. A quick jump back to Monday saw us all busy in the Gite. With all of the plumbing and electrics run above the battens, we were ready to finish the suspended ceiling. We were first tasked with cutting and positioning the ceiling insulation into the living room and the kitchen areas. And once all of the gaps were filled, we moved straight on to screwing up the plasterboard. With the help of Dad's plasterboard lift and a crew of 4 workers, we got this done in no time. Dad had seen a video on the weekend with some professionals plasterboarding a ceiling. He watched them cut and hang a sheet in around 30 seconds without the use of any ladders or hop-ups. The way they moved around and reached the ceiling was on top of a bucket, and of course, Dad had to give it a go. I'm not sure the health and safety officers would be so impressed. That's another job done. In what would have taken Dad the best part of a day or two on his own, we managed to get done in just under 4 hours. Just goes to show, many hands make light work. Can you tell who the boss is?
Morning everyone, so brilliant day in the Gite yesterday with the help of Chris and Jake and Danielle. We're all in here. It's lovely to have some company and some help in the Gite. And we managed to get the lounge and kitchen area insulated and plasterboarded, so that was a great day's work. Today we're all going to jump back in the Gite again. Jake and Danielle are going to be taping and filling the gaps in the plasterboard, the joints in the plasterboard. I'm going to start first fixing the electrics in the kitchen and the other areas, and Chris is going to start building the kitchen cabinets as well. So super exciting day in the Gite, it's really moving forward. So we'll show you what's going on there and we'll update you again later. Plasterboard on Monday, tape and fill on Tuesday, and more tape and filling on a Wednesday, and on a Thursday and Friday and Saturday and chill on Sunday. So my dad said to me the other day, when he was a kid, he used to be able to go down the shop with 2 shillings in his pocket, get a loaf of bread, a pint of milk, a packet of fags and a bottle of booze. So he can't do that these days. They've got cameras everywhere. So we're in the Gite. I've taken the doors off of here at the moment, and I don't know if I mentioned before, you might have seen in one of the other videos that we think, or I'm hoping that I might have seen a set of doors up in the wood store in the old forge, which looks like this kind of shape. So I'm hoping they might have been the original doors that used to be here. So we're going to take a look, check that out, see if they are. Let's go, crew. So the doors I'm interested in are right at the back there, behind all of these old staircases and bits and pieces. So it's going to be a case of moving these out of the way to
which means I
look at them.
Might have to put the camera down for a bit.
Yeah, I think you might need to help. Yeah. Set double doors. Grab that side, okay? Let's go over. A lot smaller than we thought and wider. Not sure where they would come from. So this is what I was looking for, but they're not from the Gite, unfortunately. They're much too small and much too wide.
Caves, maybe?
So, yeah, it may have been from the caves. I don't know where else. That sort of shape of opening, I couldn't think the caves. But now we know what they're there, we'll keep an eye out for where they may have gone, but it's not going to solve our Gite problem, so we'll be making those doors.
So, the moment we've all been waiting for, the proposed plans for the Chateau swimming pool, outdoor kitchen and dining area, and the grand entrance. With what has felt like a long time coming and a tremendous amount of paperwork submitted, our plans had been submitted to the Mairie and the local department for approval. With the entrance plans already being approved, we hope that this year we'll be able to have completed the new entrance to the Chateau, with aspirations of starting work on the pool later in the year, should permissions be granted. As you can see from the diagram, the pool area is going to be a huge attraction for the Chateau. It will be located roughly where the original non-functioning pool is and extend out towards the existing well that you can see next to the pergola on the decking area. The pool will consist of 3 different levels, from laying on a sunbed in the pool to chest height water to a much deeper end. We've also proposed a small jacuzzi style pool for people to sit and relax in. This should ensure that everyone's desires for swimming or lounging in the pool should be met. We've also proposed an area for cooking and dining under a structure that will mostly be constructed with wooden beams. This will provide a wonderful space in the summer for enjoying the heat of central France right on into the evenings. As the pool will be in the chateau grounds, just a short walk from the chateau, we thought it important to have showers and toilets located on site. As well as the more formal dining area to lounge in, we have also proposed a pergola on the decking area that will house some more relaxing outdoor sofas for people to lounge around on. We hope that we will be able to install a small fire pit here to be enjoyed into the late evenings. With the original entrance being rather small for the more modern cars and delivery trucks, we chose to knock down a section of the wall that looked as though it used to be an alternative entrance. Guests will soon drive onto the grounds where they will be met with a beautiful metal gate. They will then proceed to drive around the chateau following the path until they reach the turret on the other side. Not only will the gate give the chateau some more security, but it will also provide us with a heads up that the guests have arrived, and it gives us a chance to get to the chateau turret entrance to greet the guests. The gates are located inside the entrance, as seen, so that the cars do not have to stop on the road before coming onto the grounds of the chateau. It's also difficult to see in this short clip, but there is a smaller pedestrian gate to the right of the vehicle gate for guests who are arriving or returning to the chateau without their cars. Now, we're really excited to get these projects underway, but as always, please let us know what you think. And I hope you've enjoyed this video. So if you have, please consider liking and sharing. It really helps us to grow the channel. See you next time.